Hello friends, it's your Space Girl here. It's been a while since we've taken our last video, and today we just decided to talk about some things. So I have my dad here, and we're going to start.
So, Isha, what are you going to talk about today?
We'll be talking about black holes, one of the most unknown things in space.
Black holes. I think I heard about them, but frankly speaking, I don't know, much about. So, why don't you just tell me or tell them what black holes are?
So black holes are big swirls of black in space. Every black hole has a white hole inside it. The black hole sucks everything in, and the white hole spits the things out. So some people, or most scientists, think that you get spaghettified when you get sucked into a black hole. That means, well, do you like spaghetti?
Kind of, yeah.
Spaghettified means you get cut into strips or just suck into strips like spaghetti.
You're throwing me a lot of things, right? So let us see. What is this black hole? Is it a star or is it what is it?
A black hole is made when, you know our sun? That is a star.
Sun is a star, right?
That's a type of star called a red giant. Then there's a bigger type of star called a red supergiant. When a red supergiant dies, it turns into a black hole.
Okay. So its black hole is probably as sun get older and almost die.
A huge sun.
Huge sun.
Much bigger than our normal sun that we see from Earth.
So now you're saying there's a black hole. Now you say there are two types of black holes?
No. If you get sucked into a black hole, some people think you just get sucked in, nothing happens.
Are you saying if you mean it's like we get sucked into
if anyone
or anything?
Anyone or anything. Some actually scientists believe that you just get sucked in, nothing happens. And every black hole, inside it has something called a white hole.
White hole, okay.
So when black holes suck everything in, but the white hole, if you find your way to it, you get spit out like really fast.
Wow, okay. How big is this? Is it too big or big?
It's about a super red giant's size.
So basically
it's as big as the normal huge star.
Oh, so it's not like I can get a door out there, I can open it and get in. It's not like that. Huh?
Well, yeah. Why would there be a door? It's just a big hole in space. It's usually in deep space, and anything can get sucked into it.
Can we see a black hole from here? Using some things?
Maybe with a strong telescope, like a really strong one. Scientists are still studying black holes. People don't know that a lot about them. They're still learning. But those are the most common things about black holes. But
what are some interesting things then?
Some interesting things, inside a black hole, everything, you can probably tell by its name, everything is dark, you can't see much. It's all dark.
So is there a name for one? Do you know some of the ones?
Actually, black holes don't get names.
There's no names?
Well, probably not. I think it's just called black hole.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like some comet, like Comet Hannah or something. I mean, no.
I'm sure they might have named
maybe.
some black holes. We'll do some research on it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's interesting. So it's an old star of a big red giant turned into black, or super red giant turned into black
hole,
which can attract everything in there, and inside every black.
Even if you're, not in every black hole there's a white hole, but most of them. But even if you're 2 yards away, you can still get sucked in. That's how powerful black holes are.
2 yards away? I'm sure it's a few kilometers, few miles away.
Long, even if you're okay, say you have 2 football fields and you put them together, even if you're that far away, the black hole will suck you in, no problem.
I'm sure it's been more than that because we are talking about sun, right? You know that we cannot even go
Not even a little.
near to
No.
that right now. So okay.
Yeah. Black holes are really strong. Like.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you something. This is just an example, okay?
Mhm.
If a moon rover or
Mhm.
a buggy or something on the Mars or something gets stuck on an asteroid,
Mhm.
and it is floating
Mhm.
and it's trying to go one way,
Mhm.
it can, even if it's really, really, really far away from a black hole,
Mhm.
it will just, so let's say, here's the black hole and here's the comet or asteroid. And so if it's trying to go this way, and even if it's about this far away, it just goes boom. Some black holes don't have white holes. Some are just blank in there.
That's interesting. I need to read a little bit more about it. I think you should read about it because you probably have some of the information incorrect about, you know, how big they are
And the names.
names. And the other thing is like maybe if you go a few miles, you will still get sucked in. And so we should do some research on it. But that
Yeah,
is great.
scientists are still learning about black holes. They're very unknown. So like there's not much facts about them, but we'll get more facts in the future.
Wonderful. So here is our young scientist is trying to get a little bit of information about black holes. That's interesting. So we should come up with another informal chat show like this with something else.
Black holes are one of my favorite things. Like every chance I get, if I have a space book, if I have a series of space books, if there's one about black holes, I choose it because once you gave me this really big book about space and it had a whole page all about black holes and it was really interesting.
Okay, wonderful. That's cool. So I hope our viewers got something to learn. You want to say anything, and we can do another video later. Then, want to say something to them?
Well, not really. Just keep learning about space.
Okay,
and
wonderful.
Have fun. Goodbye, friends.
We'll come back with some interesting videos. And the Space Girl here signing off.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
friends.